Here we are. Welcome to the first fireside diary for August.
August,
Right?
yes. You ready to get
Alright.
this party started?
Go ahead. Oh my
Alright.
god. Everyone back up.
That wasn't bad.
That wasn't too bad.
Professional now.
Smells a lot like gas.
I wonder why. I may or may not have used an accelerant.
You want to take this so I can get on my phone, make sure it's working?
Sure. If you want to make sure it's working.
Not the marshmallows out. I don't have a notification.
No? That might not be working.
It might not be.
It could be they're sick of notifying everybody. Notifying everyone.
It's working.
Is it?
Yeah. Yeah.
What time is it?
My,
Oh, 7?
yeah, my drink has a hole in it. Right here.
Is it really?
A little hole. So I was walking, and I had it under here. Of course, because I'm squeezing it, the water was all over my shirt. I'm like, why is something
You sure the
peeing
cap
on
wasn't
me?
on?
No, there's a hole right here. See it?
Yeah, I can see it.
So when I squeezed it, it's here. I got it here. I have it on my pants.
You were walking the whole walk with that?
No, when I came in, I grabbed all the
Oh.
stuff to come out here, and I grabbed this underneath my arm, and I couldn't figure out why. It's not leaking when you do this, but if you put any pressure on it, then it leaks. So we got marshmallows and a stick.
Got marshmallows and a stick.
Yeah, so we're gonna do some marshmallows.
We are prepared
We are.
for our fireside. I don't see that tree in the future.
What tree? That one?
It's gonna be too close to the house. Hey, I'm back. What kind of marshmallows? Catherine, welcome in.
Jet puff.
Jet puffed
Is that what it says,
marshmallows.
jet puff?
Get stuffed with jet puffed.
Yeah.
That's what they should do. That's their jingle right there. Get stuffed with jet puffed.
Expires January 1st, 2022.
That's a good time. All right, we think we said Jeffrey. Welcome in, Jeffrey.
Man.
Hello. We are just.
We went for a walk.
We're burning stuff. Yeah, we went for a walk.
We saw like over 10 bunnies, I want to say.
Over 10 bunnies.
I think Puffs was saying over 10 bunnies.
Not much over, but.
They're the same looking bunnies that are in Disney World. Same color.
They're the exact same ones. They went down there while we were down there.
That's what we think. We think that they took like a train or something, or a jet, flew down there, and we saw the same bunnies that were up here.
Tomorrow, Jeffrey heads to Cooperstown, New York.
Ooh, really?
We'll have a great vacation.
He has not burned the lawn yet.
Oh, what fun is that? I can get you and the fire in the same shot.
Yeah. Is the wood wet?
I don't think it was. Not majorly wet, so it's burning fine. We're in a baseball Hall of Fame?
Really?
Maybe, I don't know. Catherine's asking them.
I was gonna ask what is in Cooper's town. It sounds familiar.
I know Springfield, Mass is the Basketball Hall of Fame.
Yeah?
Yeah, I don't really have a desire to go there. I lost interest in basketball in the 80s.
After Larry Bird left?
After the big three of the Celtics left, I was like, okay.
I know, I think everybody.
Between them and the Lakers, then it went downhill from there. I don't care. I didn't care about Michael Jordan or any of those. Wasn't the same. Hey, the Philly crew, welcome in.
We you gonna tell them that we saw
Ooh,
Jungle Cruise?
the Philly crew, we need to talk.
We need a talk.
We need guidance. Guidance and advice, lots
From
of
the
it.
people that know all.
The people we've had a talk. We've had a family discussion, and we are going to be, not that there's many people here, but at some point we'll be announcing it, but we're going to be looking to move to Florida for next June,
June.
June or
The
July,
latest,
July the latest,
I think.
for certain. Absolutely 100% we're gonna do it. So we just gotta
No
make
more
it happen.
flip-flopping back and forth.
No more
You don't want
flip-flopping.
to hurt you. Just like right now.
Hello, Keith. Keith's here too. Welcome in, Keith. Well, the only thing that would make us flip-flop is if something happens where it's no longer doable, or it's gonna cause major problems. So you gotta keep an open mind there. You're eating the marshmallows all wrong.
Who says?
Me. Asshole the pair said yes. Make it happen. It disappeared before I was able to finish. All right, so what did we do today?
It's hot.
Hey, Craig's Robotics, welcome in.
What did we do today?
You
We
forget
went and
already?
saw Jungle Cruise.
We saw Jungle Cruise.
Now, my mom had cut out from the paper one of the reviews, and it wasn't a good review. But before we went into it, we figured that there's going to be like all those dad jokes from the ride.
You know what to expect, yeah.
Right, they have to incorporate it. Right?
Just like the Haunted Mansion, you were kind of knowing what to expect.
But people that have not gone to Disney and have not been on the Jungle Cruise ride probably are like, what? Like, you know, on some of the jokes and some of the things that have happened.
I think
but the people that have gone to Disney and have rode the Jungle Cruise are like
people that love people that love Jungle Cruise, they love Disney World and Disneyland and the ride. I think they're gonna be more apt to accept the movie.
Oh yeah.
I didn't think it was great. I thought it was okay. There was just some parts of it that were just really super cheesy, and some parts of it that were good. So it was kind of like, it's not like it was all like a 7. There were parts that were like a 2 out of 10, and then there were parts that were like a 7 or 8 out of 10. There was good parts and it's bad parts. The Rock is not the best actor, and I was not impressed.
I thought he did okay.
He did okay at best, I think.
The role they made him do, I think he did okay.
Captain Akron, welcome in. So, but anyway, that's what we're not going to give any spoilers or anything like that. But we did not hate it. We did not absolutely love it.
I know in the beginning.
But it was good enough. We're glad that we saw it, we saw it in the Grand DLX at O'Neill. So it was a nice setting.
Yeah.
Had some good food and snacks, and it was in the big screen. And I'm glad we saw it on the big screen. Emily Blunt does a really good job. I like how she did it. Mm-hmm. There's a lot. It reminded me a lot of the first movie of The Mummy in regards to character.
I didn't think of that at all. I didn't think, oh my god, this is like The Mummy. Well, as soon as you mentioned it on our walk, I was like, oh yeah,
A lot of it was similar. Yeah. I mean, in regards to the characters and the way that they were played and whatnot. So, anyways.
I thought in the beginning though, when it was during some action scenes, I felt like the camera was going all over the place.
Yeah.
I couldn't see things because it was almost like a smear.
Yeah.
You know, or the camera was too jumpy. So
yeah.
I was like, God, I hope this isn't.
It was like exactly. There was almost like Pirates of the Caribbean 4 in the beginning, where they just started it off too fast, and he's going, where they're going through city and stuff like that. It's
Yeah,
like they're
you can
trying to
see-
capture the audience, but they're trying too hard to capture the
But you
audience
could see
with
what
all
was
that
going
action.
on during Pirates of the Caribbean. This seemed like it was like, you know, they're running here, but the thing seemed like it was like all over the place, and they're running here.
Yeah,
It wasn't like
it's a
a
certain.
clear shot where they're sitting back, you can see them running. No, it's almost like you're on top of the people, and then you
Yeah.
know, and
Well,
that's
that's a technique that I do not like when directors use that, and
it's supposed to
almost
make it
like
be high
Saving
action
Private
packed,
Ryan
I
type
think.
of thing. I don't like it, and
Yeah. So, but it wasn't like that the whole movie. It was only in the
yeah,
beginning.
Keith. I saw your comment. He's saying a car ran into that the Laugh-O-Grams building. Remember the one that Walt Disney his first animated studio, that movie we watched, the Laugh-O-Grams?
Oh yeah.
Yeah, a car ran into it.
Really?
Yeah, I guess so. Very cool. How did you like Polar Park? I did see a picture on it. Yeah, we haven't gone to Polar Park yet either. I know that the Philly crew has. Something we want to do, something that Sophie Stacy should be getting free tickets to because her company. Yeah, but we're waiting.
Well, you have to buy the tickets.
Yeah.
I keep putting my name in the pool to win, and I haven't won anything.
Yeah, so we're gonna have to pay like the regular people do.
The peasant people have to do. We're gonna pay.
But yeah, it looks really. The park looks nice. We've been to Fitton Field to
Oh,
watch
wait a
the
minute,
Braveheart. So yeah, you got that. Oh, I'm wearing my shirt too.
Oh, the other
Let
one.
me show you this one.
I do have special socks.
Cuckoo for Germany.
I got Hufflepuff socks. No, I have Buckbeak socks. Harry Potter Buckbeak socks.
Buckbeak. Yeah.
Yeah, so moving. And it was good to purge. Everyone has to purge. Everyone accumulates so much stuff. So we agree that we're gonna bring stuff that we're gonna use, and not stuff that we might use. So I have stuff packed away like underneath the stairs. Very nice things, but they just don't go with the house, or we don't have room for them. But they're very nice, and I would love to use them, but we don't, and they sit in a box for 30 years.
Yeah.
Right? That's pretty much what we have. So we have boxed up some things like books and stuff like that we have, and we're like, do we really need these books? You know, so because we're gonna have at least 2 offices. Well, one of them's gonna probably be a legit office, and one's gonna be wherever we can find. I'm assuming. So so we pulled out the bins again.
The trap door by the sink, and the fork goes in the cabinet by the fridge.
No. Oh yeah. The knife and the small one goes in the drawer next to the sink. Your left hand.
Interrupting the stream.
The tall one is the cabinet where the cereal. Okay. In between the.
Doesn't matter as long as wherever they fit.
Oh, the closer to the sink.
Wherever it fits.
You'll see similar items in there. So we're now purging the boxes that we've already packed.
We're repurging.
We're repurging.
Because we didn't purge enough. And we're gonna go going down there with minimal. With minimum stuff. So the books that we have, our nephew is wants our books because he just created a library. They just made a library in his new house, and we had books that are like from the 1900s, 1920s that we liked. Some of them we're keeping, but some of them were like, okay, we don't have to keep this. We're not sure what type of room we're gonna have for like a library shelf or anything like that a bookshelf down in the new house. So we're just getting rid of anything we don't think we're gonna need. So purging. At some point, we're probably gonna have a yard sale, or we're gonna go to
Thrift stores.
Well, for sure, it's not going to be able to sell that. Like,
Yeah, Salvation Army or something. I don't know. We could bring the books to the library.
or we can do a Riata Ranch thing
We could.
where, like, I used to collect shot glasses. I have over 200 shot glasses in storage somewhere. We used to go to all the different amusement parks
But we
in
don't. We
different
don't take
states. We
shots.
used to, yeah, we just collected the shot glasses.
So they've been in a box
Yeah,
since the
so,
80s,
yeah,
early 90s, collecting dust at the box.
yeah.
So
So those type of things, I think you have to get rid of, like at Riata. They're not going to be able to go at a consignment shop, I don't think, unless you're gonna
right.
sell them to a bar.
We have Beanie Babies too that we gotta get rid of. That would be a Riata thing too, I would think.
Give them away $1 a piece. Yeah, we have like what 600 or something. A lot of them.
We have a huge big box of them.
Yeah.
No. Some of the books we had, they were pretty neat ones, you know. So
Yeah.
so we
Again, they're like
oh,
some
we
of
can
them
ask
are
them.
from
We can ask them a
1800
question.
books copyrighted 1800. It's like
Question. You ready?
yeah, is that in 3D?
Question. Right? Muppet Theater. Boing, 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 boing.
Mm-hmm.
So, we're not boxing it. Like, it's not like we're going crazy. We're boxing everything up. So, we're doing it as time goes on and the stuff that we don't need at the moment. Should we, say for example, we have books. So, we fill the bottom of the box with the books, but you still have a top section. Should we only put office stuff in the box, or or we put lighter stuff that we happen to have around the house, and we just label the box what's in it? Because initially we were just putting, okay, we have all these books, they're very heavy, we don't want to fill this entire bin with books, right? Because then we're not going to pick it up. So we were putting the books we wanted to keep on the bottom, and then we just filled it with random things on top. But I did have a slip that said what was in it. So my question is should we continue to do it that way? But then I'm going to be like looking through all my lists on the box, saying, okay, I know I packed this someplace, and I have to read the list of each box. Or do we do it by room or type, like office? So I mean, I'm sure we have other office stuff that we can put in there, you know. But
The
right
Philly
now
crew,
we have like
is your house going to be ready down there in August for this trip, or is it a little bit delayed? Hey, welcome in, Francisco. Keith had a great time at family reunion yesterday.
ooh,
That's great,
nice.
Keith.
Those are always
Um,
great. So,
yeah.
so my thing is because if you put them by room,
Captain Akron, welcome in. If I didn't say hi already.
if you put them by room, then when you go to move, you know, okay, this is the office box. Let's just open over in the office, you know.
Francisco, welcome in. Bob and Kelly, welcome in.
Welcome in.
We
So,
saw Bob and Kelly's stream earlier.
yes.
Parts of it. I saw
Yeah, she's gonna be on the
Mickey
yeah,
Bunch
Kelly Mickey Bunch.
tonight at 9:30. 9. I'm not sure exactly when.
Yeah. So the question is, do I continue where I put books on the bottom,
We need packing advice.
and then like the one I have in the living room right now is books are on the bottom, the ones that we decided that we're gonna keep from the repurge, and then I put like picture frames and that type of stuff on top because they're not as heavy, so that we'll be able to lift the box. Or do I say, okay, these are for the office, so what else do I have in the house that could go into the office? You know what I'm saying? So should it be by room? Should I box up by room?
Maybe that's our
You know?
Wednesday show. We could have a Wednesday show with like Mouse Talk and Jeff and Angela and maybe the Philly crew and start talking packing and stuff.
Yeah, we could do that. You know?
Oh, it's been delayed maybe until 2022. You kidding me?
Really? So that's what we're worried about?
Needs
we're
steel and it's in
reconsidering
demand. Hopefully they start soon. They need steel. Wow.
We're considering the other option of just getting a slightly older house that's already built because of how we're afraid it's going to be delayed.
So the Philly crew, from what you've heard, yeah, we knew that there were shortages. But even if
Well,
we
that's a good
even
point.
if we were to hook up with your realtor never responded to us. But then again, Stacy's not sure if she sent it to the right place.
I gotta
Did you
double
reach
check.
out to Meredith yet
No.
to verify? Meredith,
Send you a
expect a
text
text
when
from
I'm on.
her tonight, or she's in trouble. But I want to make sure we got the right email address because we had reached out to the realtor before we went down to Disney, like 2 weeks before, and they never responded. But then again, knowing Stacy, I wouldn't be surprised if you messed up on the email address. But would you guys think that for us to have a house ready by next June, you think that's plausible if we wanted to have a house built ourselves, with one of those Lennars or what's the other ones we really liked?
Something Taylor Morris.
Taylor Morris,
I think
yeah,
that's what it's called.
yeah. So like one of those, if we were like to get a realtor like right now and got like in a phase one place around where we're looking at, would there be would there be good chance of us getting in there by June? That is the question, I guess. So, but we need to find a great realtor. We need a great realtor that's gonna be. We have lots of questions, lots of conditions, lots of things
Lots of
going on,
demands. Lots of
and
demands.
we have 10 months in which to make it happen.
Yep.
We can't go before because Sophie has to graduate. So Sophie's in college at least. I mean, Sophie's graduating in May,
May. Yep.
and so anytime after that, even if it's in May, we can do it. But we have to do it. That's
Yep.
the question.
So the only thing is that because Avery is in that program,
Life skills
he goes. I
program.
believe he goes till the end of the school year, maybe a week less. I don't know. Are we able to pull him out? Where
Yeah.
he's like a life skills. It's not even.
Yeah, it'll be easy. They won't care.
You know.
Yeah.
We have to look on all his stuff too.
How many of those have you had?
I don't know, but they're good.
You'll be getting back into your old habits.
You know.
J&N Travels. Hello. We got your very nice card.
Yep.
Thank you for sending it. We really appreciate it. If you start now, she is good. We are meeting her at the site when we go down. There's also a furniture shortage as well. Furniture
Good.
shortage, really. Even at like IKEAs and what about like estate sales? You know, people are dying
What's?
left and right in
I have a
Florida all the
question.
time.
What is rooms to go? We saw some of the distribution centers. Are rooms to go?
Bob and Kelly thinks it might be a tight schedule for a new build.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, we're not ruling out a slightly older house.
Yeah, even some of them are not even, they don't look very bad, but the thing is, they're the houses that are already made to being sold, they're being listed and sold within days. And by the time you get,
Really?
yeah, I mean, it's going so fast. So you have to have cash ready, and basically you have to what, overnight them a check or wire them the money, and
Yeah.
that's all even without us even freaking seeing the house. That's
Well,
BS. You need to have it
well,
inspected. You need to have everything.
Your realtor can, I'm sure,
Yeah,
figure out
that's
the
why we
little
need a
things.
very good realtor.
Do they comment on my packing question?
The Philly crew, if you want to send Stacy the again, copy and paste the person's email, so that way, and maybe her phone number, that'll be great. So
Her
we can
text.
call her,
Yeah.
and that way,
Cold.
before I realized that when we sent her the email, maybe she didn't like, because we were kind of wobbly still, but we were just being honest and maybe saying, what's
Yeah.
going on. Maybe she wasn't interested, but now we're definitely in a more firm position where we want to make it happen. So
Yeah.
maybe she'll be more apt to respond. We put the deposit down, so we are locked in. At least we don't have to pay the mortgage until we close. So that's good. See, but you need the deposit. So what was
Right.
the deposit? 20%, I think you said?
I believe they said 20%.
Yeah. People are buying without inspections. Yeah, that's insane. That's stupidity. I mean, what if your house has had a flood, or what if the foundation's cracked, or what if you're over in a sinkhole area? Um, how are they doing? That's just idiotic. I can't, I can't, I couldn't sleep well knowing that, doing that, you know?
That's where the realtor really has to step up and
Yeah.
like drop everything and run over to the place, check it out as best as they can.
You start now. She's good, and we're meeting her at the site. When we go down, there's also a furniture shortage. Yeah. Wow, that's crazy. That's the same
I know
story. Same
furniture's
story in Colorado too.
is that the furniture's made out of wood and there's a wood problem, wood shortage. Is that what the problem
Maybe it's a wood chuck problem. They can't chuck enough wood.
is?
10% to get it going. 20% at closing. Okay, so 10% to get it going.
Okay, that's not bad.
So if you're building a $300,000 house, you need 30 grand.
Yeah.
I think I got that in my pocket.
Yeah. You better have those deep pockets. Hold it all.
Yeah.
Mine don't go
I
too
need
far
deep
down.
pockets. Well, we have some old books that might be worth $1 million.
Yeah. I looked up some of the old ones. $30 on eBay.
$12.
15 bucks.
No $1 million novels.
Well, I didn't look up all of them. There's ones that I kept because I remember them from my parents from a long time ago. So I kept those because they're to me more family books. But some of the other ones that we came across.
So now we're making the assumption that Sophie's gonna be going to Florida Central College.
No, we want
Florida
Southern College.
Florida Southern College. That's in Lakeland.
Florida Central University is the second one, but the Southern College has more degrees that she'd be more interested in, and it has more opportunities.
That's in Lakeland.
It's
So
in Lakeland, yes. Thank you, Meredith.
a lot of the things were.
I just saw her name pop up. She must have
Oh, okay.
texted me.
Thank you very much, Meredith and Ron. Thank you. But Lakeland, so the places that we've been checking, like homes and new build areas, it looks like the commute to her college in Lakeland would be around 40 minutes. A little bit longer than what we wanted for Sophie, but I think she could do it if it's just a straight down Route 4, you know? It's
Yeah.
nothing major. That's like going from here to Waltham or whatever.
A lot of people.
Here to Framingham State, here to Salem State would be longer.
Yeah.
But yeah, but she wouldn't be commuting to those.
So we found out that, like, Sophie wants to do the Dizney College program. So I looked into it, and we found out that, like, we can't call and enroll her into the program. The college she is at has to write a letter of recommendation to the Dizney College program, and then Dizney makes this decision if they're going to take her or not into their program.
Yes, Keith, we are on for Sunday night. When is it at 7 o'clock? Did you say, or 8 o'clock, 7 o'clock? Let us know. Send us the time, and make sure you send us the link to get into the thing, either on Instagram or whatever.
Yep, we watched the movie already. So
we watched it the other night. Yeah, it was very interesting.
It was.
So yeah, we're looking forward to talking about it.
Yeah. Yeah. So I found that out. Trying to I have a big binder of all the things that we got to figure out. We've watched more YouTube videos.
Yeah.
Of homes in the area.
7 p.m. So we gotta make sure it's 7. I think you wrote down 7. Yeah.
I think I did.
All right. So you want to take this? I'm gonna stoke the fire.
Stoke the fire. All right. Here we go. Let's watch Charlie stoke the fire.
My arm is still broken. I gotta talk to my doctor about that.
Oh yeah. This fire pit will not be coming with us. We're gonna get a new fire pit.
Yeah,
Unless we just get a new lid. The pit itself is fine. The lid kind of fell apart.
Stoke,
Stoke.
Stoke.
Stoke. Oh my god. Alright, I gotta get my glasses on. I can't read the chat without my glasses. Alright, yeah, 7 p.m. Yeah, so now we have a bin. We have a bin in the living room and a box. The box is for the books that we're going to give to my nephew for his library. We have a couple empty bins downstairs that we can use. And we're going to just start packing up. So, Meredith, if you guys go and buy all the bins, just send me a text. We don't waste our time going to the store. But we do have a few bins downstairs that we could still fill up. So I think we'll be good with that for at least a little while.
And plus, we're working on the repurging of
The repurging, yes. I know. My gut tells me that. Yeah, it's right behind you. See it? It's right there.
Wow.
You didn't even notice that?
No.
Careful, it might be hot.
Not hot. Wow.
Yeah, okay. So yeah, so my gut is telling me that I should be packing by room type instead of.
Yeah, ask the Philly crew.
Oh yeah.
If they, how do they pack? Just throw everything in boxes, or did they actually pack by room and by necessity, by urgency?
Yeah. Welcome in, Amy. Amy's here.
Well, if they've been pushed back to 2022, they're probably
But they've been painting their rooms. We haven't done anything. Are we gonna look at the countertops and the cabinet faces? Should I reach out for that? Or should we wait until he gets closer while we're packing things up and purging things? You know?
What, for redoing our house?
Yeah.
I don't know. I think we'll probably just paint everything white.
Yeah. So we gotta paint our cabinets. We still have to sand the front door down a little bit, and then we're gonna repaint the front door. Your fire is going down.
Corbin, I have no fire. I have no fire. I don't like mine to catch fire. I like mine to slowly burn.
Clouds look dark. We're supposed to get a rainstorm at like midnight. I think it said 40% chance.
So when does the Philly crew leave?
Okay, let me see. Meredith says, DePhilly says, we're done with the bins, using boxes for the rest. Okay, that's good to know.
I thought they said they're not supposed to use boxes because of the silver pike or something. You're not supposed to use cardboard.
For what? Can't use
Silver
cardboard
pike.
for what? What's that?
Silver pike. The bug or something down in Florida that eats through the cardboard and it will eat everything in your garage.
Well, they might not keep the stuff in boxes when they move down there.
Okay.
So.
Just repeating what I heard. You know, huffy with me, Leo.
We like the clear bins too, so we could see what's in it as well. All right, so they say that. Keith sent you the StreamYard link, Charlie.
Okay.
All right, the cellar's pretty much done. Upstairs, we're packing stuff we don't use, not bringing much kitchen stuff. It's old. We got old stuff too. We have kitchen stuff that we don't use because it just doesn't fit in the kitchen, because our kitchen's small. So, where we might use it, some of the homes that we looked at, they had tons of cabinets, plus they have a pantry. I could put some of the stuff that we would like to use in the cabinets or in the pantry, and then
Oh, with these houses, we'll have plenty of room.
I know.
Compared to what the heck we had.
So we're not going to have a whole bunch of stuff on the counters because we're going to have plenty of storage room. So that's exciting just in itself.
It's exciting having a walk-in pantry.
Yes.
We'll have to see.
All right, yeah. So she said that the stuff in the boxes will be coming out of the boxes. The stuff in the bins will stay in the bins. So probably like his baseball stuff and any Disney stuff. They're leaving the 10th.
Leaving the tent?
The 10th.
Oh, the 10th.
The 10th.
Okay.
They're going to Florida the 10th. That's exciting.
Yeah, isn't that like a Tuesday or something?
I don't know. Well, today's the 1st, so it's like, I want to say a week and a half, but...
Are you guys driving straight through?
Your fire is dwindling.
It's under control. It's just,
I have our travel day saving in the editing software right now.
the travel day down.
Yeah. Yeah, so Keith says that if we move down to Florida, we'll be able to still meet them.
Maybe.
Yep. June 22. Yep, if we're down there, we should be able to.
Maybe, yeah. We might be quite busy.
Yeah.
We might not have any furniture.
So Mira says that their pantry, their kitchen's small too, so they put stuff downstairs. So they have to go downstairs to get the stuff. I mean, we have stuff like we have like a basket where we put like our chips and that type of stuff, but it's on the counter. We have a bowl where we put like kind of like the bread, and stuff like that. We have the blender on the counter, but we have other things that we would like to use, but there's no room. Where if we had the room, I think we would use the stuff more. We'd be more apt to do the different things. They're not driving straight. They're staying one night and they're leaving a day early. Very good. That's good. Every time we drive, it seems to get harder and harder.
Yeah.
We want to get down there faster and faster, and it just doesn't seem fast enough. And then just with us, we're old. We're getting old. our body's like we get out of the car and it's like we're walking like 90-year-olds.
Yeah.
Because we're so stiff.
This is literally what it looks like. You get out of the car, close the door, like.
Oh, there's the feet. Yeah. My heels tighten up, and they won't bend. So you can't walk if your heels don't move. So yeah. And every trip I felt it more and more. I have to say too.
Well, we've driven 3 times.
Yeah.
Within a year.
Within a year. That is true.
And I feel like he probably does that all the time, but we don't.
Yeah. It's more new to us. But I don't know. I'm excited. We have a lot of things that we have to do to make it happen, but we all know that's our goal.
The thing is, what if we have the house built and they say, yeah, it's definitely going to be done by June? Then it's not ready.
Yeah.
Then it's a big problem. Because Sophie has college.
Right. Well, worst case, we would maybe fly Sophie down. She can stay with Walt and Melissa. And I mean, even if she has to take an Uber or a taxi. No, I know. I'm just saying. Oh, I know. So they said they have no counter space. They says they have to drive straight back though. We get back Sunday and school starts Monday. Oh, that's horrible.
Well, when we got back, we had to work the next day.
Yeah, we worked the next day and Avery had his school the next day, yeah. It did stink. And that day that we got back, we all were feeling something. We all felt sick in a different way, and it was probably just the stress of on our bodies. So that was tough. But the next day we felt okay. Your marshmallow is a hanger. Uh oh. Oh my god. That doesn't look good, Charlie. Oh my god. Oh my god. And then he eats it on top of it. Oh yeah. Oh, oh, I'm tired.
Well, it's gonna be stress again.
Yeah.
I can imagine the stress that's gonna happen.
Well, we can try doing one thing at a time and not get overwhelmed, you know? Oh, we gotta welcome in Debbie. Debbie's here.
Debbie, welcome
Yeah.
in, Debbie.
The Philly says, I probably won't have to sub. Meredith says, he probably won't have to sub, but we'll have to be there. Yeah. I would hope that you wouldn't have to sub on the first day of school, but you never know.
Yeah.
I'm wondering, have you heard anything about the schools talking where you're finding that people who had the vaccination are catching the virus? I'm wondering if what the schools are going to pull, you know?
Yeah,
Because all these people that got the vaccination,
don't get political.
you know, so I'm just wondering if,
Don't do that.
well, I mean, they're going to have to follow whoever, you know, their
I
state
don't want it talked
person,
about on the
so,
stream.
but it'll be interesting to see what happens.
We're fireside. Yeah, not fireside.
You know, but even Disney
Stressing.
went back to wearing masks inside the
Come here,
thing,
controller.
you know? The controller?
Yeah. Let's put it on you. Let's put it on you.
So it'll be interesting to see what ends up happening, you know?
Maybe. Maybe no. Oh, that's actually a swollen arm. Got bit by a yellow jacket.
Who?
Ron.
Really?
And she got bit 4 times. What the heck? Where were you guys? In the middle of a bee field? What?
Wow. That must have hurt. They hurt. They're like a
Yeah, I haven't gotten stung by a bee since I was a kid, but yeah,
they're like
it hurt.
an IV prick, you know? They're not just like a little thing. Oh, here comes Avery. Oh, no.
No, he's just checking in on us.
Just checking.
We get tested every week. We still have to wear. Oh. We get tested every week. We still have to wear a mask. We still have to wear masks in school. Oh, maybe the teachers have to wear masks in school,
yeah.
maybe? Or maybe it's Fitchburg. I don't know. Was Sophie wearing a mask in school when she went in there? You sure? I thought she was.
No. They didn't have to.
Debbie has no counter space either.
Yeah, I can't wait. I mean, the homes that we've been checking out, it's all open and there's so much cabinets. Like,
So many cabinets.
I'm gonna be like in the kitchen, like with my arms out and like, look, there's so much room, you know?
The Hun has come out of the cave.
Oh, this is good.
It looks like a bunny or a zombie. A bunny zombie?
Are you a kangaroo? Or a T-Rex?
Why are you walking like a bunny?
Like
You're walking like a zombie kangaroo.
What are you doing, babe?
Like we watched the Jungle Cruise.
Yeah, we did.
Oh, she brushed up against a nest, not knowing that it wasn't there.
Oh, wow.
And then Ron was cleaning the gutters and he got stung.
Wow.
Ugh.
Like is Jim there?
No. No.
Have you guys listed your Fitchburg house yet? Or are you gonna wait? What time do you think you're going to list it? Once your house is ready, or How's
Yeah,
that
how
going
do
to
you go
work?
about that?
Well, that's one thing too. I guess we can wait on our house here until our house is absolutely ready there. And if you have to delay college a semester or something like that, then we delay college a semester.
We could as a last resort.
So maybe we should look
Last
into
resort.
that. Yeah. People have walk-in closets. I have a walk-in kitchen. Yeah, ours is barely a walk-in kitchen. Ours is pretty. Ours was built in what
70s.
1969, I think it was built.
Yeah.
And
It's the old split levels that they used to have,
yeah,
in
it's
the
not. Well,
70s.
there it is. That's our house right there. You know, our kitchen is to the right. Those sliders.
Yeah.
I mean, the kitchen table, which is actually Stacy's office.
And
Our
then
actual kitchen is that little
carpet.
window next to it, and then we have the screen in the room. We have and the bedrooms are down this side usually. So that's
Yeah.
how all the houses in this neighborhood are pretty much
My
set up.
computer and printer on the kitchen table.
Theirs was built in '71, the Philly crew. Yeah. So yeah, they're all pretty much the same, I think. After they move, they're gonna put okay. They're gonna put it on the market after they move.
Oh, gotcha.
Yeah, that's smart.
All the timing just has to work,
Yeah. And then yeah, it's just a question of when to do everything. We're gonna be refinancing to get the down payment. If we build a house, we're gonna need a down payment for the house, so we'll need to do a little refinancing there, or take out a short little loan or something for
Right.
30 or 40
The
grand.
thing is that we also have Sophie's college. So I wonder if there's a right way to do it. Like, just the timing. Which what do you do first? The financial aid or the house loan, or just wondering like what's there's things that based on other things,
Oh, put it in Google.
you know.
Say, how do you do financial aid for college? And when do you have to do it?
Yeah.
Fill out a form. Good question. I don't know.
Yeah. Because yeah, she has to apply too. So we have to do that as well.
Gotta get a sky view. Look at that fire. Look at those little red embers in there. It's a cute little fire.
That noise.
That's a motorcycle with and look, our pile is gone. It's all nice and neat now.
Yeah.
And our
We're gonna do now. We
fence
have
is all
that
cleared
little
off.
fence.
We have a broken thing on the bottom of the fence over there.
Yeah.
I was thinking of putting a hammock between these two trees, or between those two trees. That'd be pretty cool. But all that junk back there was all trees. And there was a big tree back here. And we still have some privacy from the yard. And then I put up the some of the sections of fence, and then we gotta burn all this. Then we gotta burn this. Then we gotta burn these stumps down here.
We'll get this all done hopefully by winter. You know.
We'll get it
Get all
done
the things
by a
burnt.
couple more weeks, I think.
Yeah.
Well, we're doing probably like a stump a night every time we do one of these fire things. So it's
Yeah. Just
we could probably make them higher, and
I can feel that the
we could probably do
temperature
that
has
in a month.
dropped.
Huh?
The temperature has dropped.
Move closer to the fire. You tired?
I am. I gotta go through all our paperwork. I got work tomorrow.
Yeah, I should have did the lawn. Maybe I'll do it during my lunch break. We got little ferns growing. It's been like a couple of weeks since I cut the lawn. Those ferns like to grow. But yeah, lots of things gonna be happening over the next 10 months.
Yes.
Very worried, nervous, excited.
I'm excited.
All the gambit of everything. If everything works out, everything works out, then we'll be Florida residents by this time next year, getting ready to go to the Halloween parties and
Wondering what Epic Live is gonna be
yeah,
playing.
that'd be
So
cool.
have to see that.
Hitting up the steak tips at a 99 down in Florida with the Philly crew.
I know. Instead of both of us eating up here on the weekends, we'll be meeting down there on the weekends.
Maybe.
It's gonna be funny, you know.
See, hopefully we're not too far away.
Hopefully not.
That'd be nice. We can
Well,
always
I
meet
mean, we
up in
could
Dizney too. Yeah.
on the weekends. We could always meet up and have a nice meal in Disney, you know.
Yep.
If we want to.
Yeah.
So that'll be nice.
Hopefully. You're not gonna miss this place.
I don't know.
You've been living here 45 years, which besides the years that we were first
An
married,
apartment, yeah.
and we bought this place in '98.
Yeah.
But you were living here since '74,
Yeah.
70,
I was 5
70,
when we moved here.
so '76.
Yeah.
It's a long time.
Like that tree there, the branch on the left was, I think I was 15, 14, 15, and it probably came up to around my stomach height at the time. And I used to bring Molly out and have show
Yeah,
her
it was a little bit
pop.
higher than that because I knew you when you were
Remember
14.
that?
Yeah.
So the tree's grown.
Wow. True.
These have grown big time.
Oh, we used to have pool parties. This used to be a
We
pool.
did.
That
Yeah.
whole deck.
I
This
got
used to be a
videos.
giant pool.
I have videos of some of the pool parties.
Yeah, it was fun.
We had volleyball tournaments back here.
Yeah, volleyball tournament. We used to have the volleyball net here for like, geez, good 15 years. And we used to have volleyball tournaments.
Yeah.
Me and my buddy Dave used to win.
Yes. You guys are good.
Oh, it was mostly Dave. I just set him up.
Yeah. They tell you where.
One month for Disney. Who's that? Matt Logan. Matt, welcome in, Matt. 1 month for Disneyland, and 4 weeks for the Boo Party, I believe. That's awesome.
Is he going to the boo party?
Sounds like it. We had steak dinner tonight. Whoa, Matt, that sounds good.
Matt is living the Florida life.
Living the Florida life.
He
Steak
is.
dinner. Holy cow.
He is.
You know. So Wednesday we're gonna be finishing our Disney haul.
Yes, we got the Disney haul that we have to do with our pins, like whatever the merch, and then our pins, mystery pins. And then I also have those candy bars from Universal Studios.
Yeah.
So I kind of would like Avery to come down and do taste testing with them if we have time. If not, we'll have to bump it to another day, you know.
Okay.
But I mean, we could maybe do that like next Sunday and do it during one of these things, you know.
And maybe the week after that, well, the Phillies will be on vacation, but maybe we can do the a stream with like Jeff and Angela and Walt Melissa in regarding to a plan of attack stream, maybe of what we can do, what we need to do, and when we need to do it.
Yeah. Come up with some questions.
But you're reaching out to the person again tonight.
I will. I'll reach out.
You know, we'll see.
Well, she doesn't respond. I mean, clearly, I mean, all of them must be super busy.
Yeah, I know. That's why they're
But
probably super busy, and
if
they're
she doesn't
probably
respond,
even frustrated with the builders, even because the builders are promising stuff and then they're not
right,
delivering.
right, it's not their fault. It's not the realtor's fault.
And if if Ron Meredith, I think they were told August, and I think
I thought
I'm
so
not sure
too.
when they signed up for everything. I think it was back in February,
I
from what I
mean,
remember.
the thing
But
is
that's like
that
that. But it's being bumped back like 4 months.
I know, but
August, September, October,
what if
November, December.
what if
That's
they
like
sold their
5 months.
house, like, and they plan on their house got sold, and then they have no place to live.
Yeah, that would have been
I mean, can
hard.
you sue the builders for that?
No,
Like,
they can't.
well,
Can't sue
then
the
they should
builders
put
for
them up for a
them
place to
selling the house. No,
stay.
well, the
You know?
builder's not forcing them to sell their house.
No, but
It's
the
the delay,
contract
and the contract always says,
does it
hey,
say.
we have, it could be bumped back. It used to be where they hardly ever had to use that. They
Yeah,
hardly ever get, but now with all the materials,
yeah.
especially with Florida and COVID and all that other junk.
Well, it's stressful. It's got to be stressful for them to
Yeah,
know. I mean, if they're gonna keep their home up here
they have
to worry
two
about later,
years. They have 2 years to build it. The Philly crew says.
well, not everybody has 2 years.
Yeah. Well, they have 2 years to build it, huh?
Wow.
And then what happens if it's not? What happens after 2 years? Do you get it for free? Is it like Domino's? They don't get it done in 2 years. You get it for free. Keith had 2 6-inch subs for Casey's General Store for dinner tonight. Wow.
Wow.
Wow. Subs sound good. What do we have? What did we eat? I don't think I had.
You
I
made
had
a
2 pieces
sandwich
of
before you went down and took a nap. I had
peanut butter and
cereal while
jelly.
I had cereal while you were napping.
That was lunch. What time is it now? It's 8 o'clock. I had that at 3. I'm hungry. I might
Yeah.
supper.
I'm getting hungry too. We should probably wrap it up. The fire's almost done.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
Oh yeah, it's about an hour. So awesome.
Yeah.
Well, thank you everybody for joining us.
Yes, we
We
appreciate
really
it.
appreciate you joining our fireside chats. I know they're really, really boring.
It's nice having company.
Yeah, it's nice having
While we're
company.
burning, right?
And yeah, you never know how many these we're gonna have left. Maybe like there might be under 10 fireside chats left
Because of the winter.
because of the winter and the spring,
Massachusetts
and we might be
weather.
just be too hectic.
Too cold.
And
Too snowy.
then we'll have to start having them down in Florida
Yes. All right.
next
what are you
year.
gonna say?
We'll have company.
So they said that they can get their deposit back.
Wow.
It will be done. They have all the materials, but the steel. They said we're getting it in this week, hopefully. Hopefully.
Awesome.
Hopefully everything works out for you guys.
Awesome.
Yeah.
Yeah. Good luck with everything. Hopefully it works out. Again, we're gonna be. Hopefully we can hit you guys up for anything that for questions and stuff.
Yeah.
We'll be in touch. Just trying to piece everything together, make it happen.
I think we try doing one thing at a time. Or maybe we should create a timeline. You know?
Yeah.
I think we should create a timeline, and that might help keep us on track.
Yeah. And it starts with the realtor. The realtor will help us with that timeline.
Yeah.
Just let us
Yes,
know. We can help
yeah.
as best as we can. Awesome.
Yeah.
Thank you. All right. So let's say goodbye. And we
Everyone
will
have a
see
good
y'all
night.
Wednesday night.
Yes.
Not right, ready for prime time Wednesday night 7. All right. See y'all next time, guys. Don't forget to do your duty.
Thank you.
Bye-bye.
Bye, guys.
Bye-bye.
Thanks for chatting.